view and energetic concepts, practices to consider, think about that correlate with protection, shields, and boundaries. Number 1, invite you, soul rider, your body, your teams to release any shields, protection, force fields that you are holding that are not yours, that you might be holding that belong to ancestors, that you might be holding that were placed on you by teachers, guides, healers, that you might be holding that belong to others that you might have admired in this incarnation or previous incarnations. And the way to release shields, protection that is not yours, not calibrated for you, and doesn't really work, is to spin the fields in that counterclockwise direction, returning all of the shields, all of the protection, all of the boundaries that are not yours, not calibrated for you, not calibrated for your body, not calibrated for your teams, returning it back to its right and perfect place. And the actual protocol is we invite the higher self of me, my body, and teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides, to spin our fields in a counterclockwise direction, returning all shields, all protection, all boundaries, all energetic vibrational fabric that correlate to protection, shields, boundaries, returning it back to its right and perfect place that are not ours. Clean it out. Let it go. It doesn't work for you. Probably never did. Created the illusion, but really isn't yours. Your own fabric works for you. Spinning the fields, cleaning out. And then as you feel that cleaning out, then invite your higher self, body, divas, higher self, and teams to spin your fields in a clockwise direction, reweaving your vibrational grids, protection, and shields in your own unique way, in a way that is in alignment with your current level of consciousness. You have spiritually grown. Your vibration is different than it was a year ago. Your body's vibration is different than it was 3 months ago. Same for your teams. And so maybe every 3 months or once a year, you say, I invite my higher self, body, divas, higher self, and teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to spin our fields in a clockwise direction, reweaving, recalibrating, reconfiguring our energetic shields, our protection, our boundaries in a way that matches our current level of consciousness. So step 1, release all shields, protection, boundaries that are not yours. Step 2, reweave your shields, your protection, your boundaries in a way that's in alignment with your current vibration, your current consciousness. And then step 3, invite your higher self, body, divas, higher self, teams to retrieve all responsibility for being protected, being shielded, being safe off of everyone and everything. Inviting your higher self, body, divas, higher self, and teams to retrieve all responsibility for being protected, for holding your boundaries off of everyone and everything. You want to fire everyone in your life for protecting you, honoring your boundaries, respecting your boundaries, holding a safe container for you. Not their job, your job. Retrieve that responsibility that moves you back into your power with your shields, with your protection, with your boundaries. Inviting your higher self, body, divas, higher self, and teams to retrieve all responsibility for how you hold protection, how you hold your boundaries, how you hold your shields on you, in you, for you, soul rider, for your body, for your teams. And then as you retrieve that responsibility, play with the idea that you might have, and this ties into the empathic component, you might be holding responsibility for other people being safe, being protected, having good boundaries. Or you might be attached and wanting people to have good boundaries. That's going to put you in the empathic loop in a heartbeat. So invite your higher self, body, divas, higher self, and teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to think about anybody in your life who you want to have good boundaries. You want them to have good boundaries and they don't. Invite your higher self, body, divas, higher self, teams to work with the energetic fields and guides to lift all of your attachment and your desire off of others having good boundaries. Bring that attachment, that desire back to you. Only want for you having good boundaries. Return responsibility for them having good boundaries, being shielded, being protected, being safe. Give that responsibility back to them at the level of their higher selves where they have a capacity to receive it. Send appropriate energetic information. Return the responsibility. Return the empathic sensations. Return it that empowers them. And it also cleans up your fields. It clears all of those empathic sensations of not having good boundaries. So then as you hold your own boundaries, your own shields, your own protection, total responsibility, only wanting for your own boundaries, your own shields, your own protection, take a deep breath in. And this one is very unique to you. Everyone does it differently. When you pull yourself into your line of light, feel into a positive quality that flows in your line that is so easy to get. Maybe it's peace, maybe it's calm, maybe it's purity, maybe it's freedom, maybe it's joy, maybe it's sparkle, maybe it's curiosity, maybe it's strength. What is a quality that on an inhale you feel flowing in your line? What is a quality your body can connect with that flows in its divine line that runs through the spine? What's a quality your team can connect with that flow in their divine lines? And then say to yourself, this quality that flows in my line that I have mastery of, that is what protects me. That is what creates my shields. That is what creates my boundaries. That is what buffers me. That is what emanates from my being. So taking a deep breath in, feeling this quality, feeling how that is your protection, which creates this huge force field of around you, of peace or of freedom or of joy. And so often when we are wanting to hold good boundaries, be safe, be protected, be supported as well in the world, we don't link it directly with a quality. And as you spiritually grow and evolve, that quality changes. It might get stronger, it might shift. And so maybe every 3 months, 6 months, once a year, on your birthday, what is the quality that supports, protects, and shields you now? And that is your superpower. That is your cloak. That is your bubble. That is your sphere. And then taking a deep breath in, balancing and stabilizing, holding your energy and awareness in your divine line. Take a moment to feel into the energy around you. Do you feel like you have a little more breathing room, a little more space? And then update your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive.